Yeah, we're back doing another one. Yeah.
Today, from Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We're in a sweet spot as far as football weather is concerned today in Nashville. Just enough chilling for a sweatshirt, light breeze, full swing at Nissan Stadium. Today we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here between the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans. Here's the Cleveland offense, and here's Baker Mayfield, former Heisman Trophy winner, ready to go at quarterback.
I think Baker Mayfield has had a tremendous offseason.
All right, let's do it.
For this one, he put the focus squarely on that and cut out a lot of the peripheral stuff. Just focused in on being the best quarterback and leader for his Cleveland Browns team. And now all he has to do is take care of the turnover issues of last year. 21 interceptions he threw. Second most in the NFL.
First down.
Play there on the first play of the game, and even 50 yards. Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the start, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution? On the handoff, most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you can execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And down inside the 50 he goes. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. We should mention to go on with a great game he had last week. He was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a red zone opportunity. It's first and 10 at the 14. Chubb. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down at will. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Damn it.
And he's going to get about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2. I'm going to check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And partner, you know what the guys do when they do that little symbol now, feeding, keep feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry with touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans set to take over behind their quarterback, Ryan Tannehill.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone to the receiver?
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw
got it.
Intercepted. Grady Williams gets it off. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense of the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, there's one, we have to prove it does, and they tried to attack. They found out that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. One of the Jets sweep, Landry. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's in a full run by the time he gets the handoff.
And he'll work 3 from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. At their own 25-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their 2nd drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. Our game here featured the top 2 running backs in the NFL last year in terms of yardage. Derrick Henry had a carry there. He was the NFL leader at 1,540. But
I got it again.
He's intercepted by the quarterback Denzel Ward. And his guys are going to take over at their own.
I had to swear about it. He grabbed it.
First corner, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays. It's something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs, even though they're playing out.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Tackle made there by Campbell Correa. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? When they saw last week on the ground, they want to see it in the game as well.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Titans, nothing.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
And a nice carry and a 1st down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb. Was a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. And fights him off.
Get over there.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Jeffrey Simmons able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Gotta give it points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Now he'll escape to his right. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and they drop just inside the 20. They turn that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert.
A 32-yard attempt.
Suck it.
Seibert able to knock this one through.
17.
And a lead
Nothing.
throw. It's now 17-0.
Yeah.
Titans, nothing.
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple kick. But you know what's really strange nowadays? They miss an extra point. I think they carry that with them longer than missing a field goal because an extra point is supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say, if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended receiver that time, Adam Humphries. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Grant Delpit on the coverage.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And for the 3rd time here this half, it's intercepted. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The offense trots back there. Let's turn our focus now to Nick Chubb. And he's well on his way to a 30-yard gain. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And Dietrich Wise able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. On 3rd down, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. So out comes the field goal team now.
Bullshit.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman.
Oh, shit, no, I didn't.
Stats and scores from games in progress.
Boom.
There's a multi-task business, the coach.
Time again to see what Ryan Tannehill and the Titans. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the
Tannehill loses it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Austin Cyber.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream for having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all under pressure, and they got to him again. Sheldon Richardson gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18, and his throw is incomplete. John Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Sets up a 3rd down.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 3rd down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. Excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Landry now on the return. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Now Nick Chubb of the Browns gets set for their next possession. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's week 13. So let's get an update on what's going on. We'll start up in the Steel City, Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. And it's the Steelers out in front in the second quarter. Deontay Johnson, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Michael Thomas, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. And for the moment, they find themselves trailing the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. John Ross, a touchdown reception. In the game you're watching, it's been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys are on the road to Blowout City. They lead it big. As we send you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it.
We're going to take a knee.
EA Sports.
I knew it. I knew it.
And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. Here comes Ryan Tannehill now, leading his offense back out there. And that first half was nothing short of a disaster. 0 points on the scoreboard and a big 3 in the INT column.
So they've got to get him going, obviously, right? So you've got to get him in rhythm. And we always think of short passes. I think of jet sweeps where you just kind of toss the ball forward. You know, that counts as a forward pass. And then you say, look at that. You can put 3, 4, 5 in a row. Now you got to get your confidence going. We talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly, and this one could be coming back. The decision is to decline it and not give him the down back.
They might as well extend a skywriter above the stadium saying, We don't think you can get the first down against our defense by that decision.
Yeah. It don't even matter, man.
After the penalty, it's Henry. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And that will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open
See what I
receivers
mean?
all game
Don't
season.
remember.
That's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been
Kick it
all
back.
over.
Run it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone
Stupid
around the
Bucks.
NFL, they all say the exact same thing.
Come
They're
to
so
shoot him,
fundamentally
man.
sound,
Come
it's hard to execute against them.
They're on 20.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. They looked out of that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brought down.
But they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets' sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that home every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, shit.
And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
The tackle made by Kevin
Well, you
White.
certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace.
First down.
This is ball control football, sustained
Could have been longer.
runs, taking their time and making it work.
Buck a shoulder backwards. My phone slipped. I made him turn around. Oh, shit. Let's go.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. A run for Nick Chubb.
Ah,
And
damn.
he stopped right at midfield. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such
yeah.
a big part of their success here this afternoon.
First
And that last
down.
carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Now Chubb. And some space here. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. That good for 22 on a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Yeah.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in the second half blowout material. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
All right.
They run, Chubb, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
This has been a long drive. In fact, it's eating up a good chunk of the third quarter, which is precisely what you want when you're playing with the lead. You control the football, you control the clock, and impose your will on the defense.
They run again on first down, Chubb. Pushing tackles aside. Yeah, the Browns are going to set up for the first and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. run with Chubb. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1 yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move to 2nd and goal. So with 2nd and goal when we return, we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And this offense continues to pour it on. Well, they just continue to roll. And Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. And right side, here he's got it. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw is Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And 1st and goal is what it will be at the 6-yard line. Excellent field position.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
They'll try again with Chubb. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Wow.
6 yards puts them right on the doorstep, and now it'll be 4th and goal. Well, if this defense can hold them to a field goal here, what a win that would be.
Well, not just a win on the possession, but psychologically take over the ball game. But this started with 1st and goal, so they were 4 down. I say you finish it off and go for the touchdown.
Here's Seibert for the Browns field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle.
18-yard attempt.
And it bangs off the right upright. No good. The ball will stay So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
Here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And he'll be corralled right on the field, right around the 40-yard line. And the ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a 1st down at the 40-yard line. Here's Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Okay, this isn't one where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through, and that last arrow, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Mayfield going to take it on a sneak. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I just want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
ADDD. What the fuck? It's about the time to go down, boy. 2-minute warning.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Again, idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there in the sneak because it all comes together. Enough space, get forward, gain yardage. Well done.
An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. Now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Well, they gave it a shot, a quarterback sneak. You're not able to get it.
If you're going to call the QB sneak on 3rd down, you draw it up to get it.
No doubt about it. Maybe they were thinking 4-down territory.
I did set it right. That's like,
So that's what you almost never see at this level. A runner from very short range or winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I can understand it, but it's almost like you heard a whistle or something that stopped this swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Smith catches left side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Tannehill on 1st down. Short throw to Smith. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Able to get the credit of that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing again is Tannehill. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. The intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and it's 3rd and short.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Tannehill on 3rd down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
yeah. 31-0.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory.
Still
Now, I tell you
undefeated.
what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
The
Yeah.
offense was in fine form. The defense, through the shutout, Adam, I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that, and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Browns, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll head back home next week to take
12-0. Boy. Yeah, boy. Okay. Still undefeated, boy. Still undefeated.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Advance to next week. The playoffs will be making it.
Scouting points are earned every week. Use all of your points because a portion of the remaining points will be lost when you advance the week.
Subscribe for more smoke videos creeping up on your YouTube screen. Peace out.